It's Rick Mahonski here with his partner Hunter, and we're looking to do a little wrestling. We're getting ready for the US Open Freestyle in Vegas, coming up April 23 through 28, and that's what we're training for. Yeah, wrestling is not a sport like golf or tennis that you could possibly play into your 60s, 70s. It's not a sport for older people. Physically, it's just a brutal sport, and it's the hardest thing you'll ever do if you step foot on a mat. Why am I doing it at 69 years old? That's a really good, heavy question. I think it's always been a part of my life. I go back to the 7th grade when I first started wrestling, and when I look back on my life now as I'm older and realize what wrestling did for me, and what wrestling gave to me, and what wrestling made me, and all of the things that I learned in the sport that I carried into life, and so it's hard to let go. I think that's it. It becomes a part of you. I mean, you can see a wrestler you wrestled 30 years ago, and he'll remember the moves he did on you. Or the group that best portrays that camaraderie would be the US Marines. I mean, there's a camaraderie there that doesn't go away, and doesn't matter what age you are. And I think with wrestling, it's the same thing. You develop a camaraderie with people, and you realize what the sport has given you. Yeah, there's very few sports where it's one-on-one in a combat sport, and it's just you and him. And so all the preparation you put in, you know that it's just going to be you out there, and no one is coming off the bench to help you. There's no one to make an excuse about, well, he didn't pass me the ball right. It's just you, so you need to prep hard for it. And it is a lot of pressure, but it builds character, because in life, it's just going to be you against a lot of different things that you're going to face, and you're just going to have to dig deep and count on yourself. And that's one thing about wrestling. It just teaches you that individualism, to believe in yourself, that you did this on your own. You walked on that mat in front of all those people for 2 minutes, and another 2 minutes, and another 2 minutes. You did the best you could do. And it's just a great character developer, especially for young kids. When I see these young elementary kids walking on a mat with 2,000 or 3,000 people in front of them, and you can imagine what they're thinking. They're little warriors going out there to battle, but later on in life, that's going to help them in a lot of different situations. And I know personally for me, it helped as a teacher. I became very confident about being in front of people and performing, and because from walking on that mat from the 7th grade, you do develop that self-confidence. I continued to do it. One of the reasons, and I don't know if it's a really good reason, but I lost the national title 12-10 back in '74 because I didn't listen to the coach. At 118, that was Division III, the NCAA finals. And I always wanted that national title. I never got it. I got the state title. I didn't get the national title. I got the national team title with Wilkes. We won the team title, but I came in second. And so when I went out to Iowa, I was basically to just win some type of national championship. And with the Masters, I've watched it for years, and there's some really good people compete in the Masters. So there's some old guys that really take it serious. And if you think you're just going to get up off the couch and go out and roll around, it's not going to work. You're probably going to get kicked around a little bit. But yeah, it's just a goal that I always wanted to do, and I'm finally fulfilling it.